Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm going to jump right into today's video with nail prep. I am creating a peel-off base coat today, so I will be taking some cuticle oil. I'm only applying a small amount on my nails, and after that we are going to apply top coat, and we will cure that in a lamp for 30 seconds. Next, I will be adhering my nail tips with base coat and my Gel X lamp. You can use a regular UV lamp, that would work completely fine. And as I said before, a little really goes a long way if you are adhering your nail tips this way. My nail tips are glued on. I did go for the non-C-curve tips today because I do want an extra bit of length. I did trim them ever so slightly. I do want them still pretty long. I'm going to go ahead and blend the tip with the nail using a sanding band. Once I was done with that, I am going in with a base coat again and applying base coat on the entire nail, and we're also going to cure this in the lamp for 30 seconds. For today's nail set, these are the two polygel colors we will be using. The right is French Press for the nude, and the Stellar Red is for the French tip part. I'm applying a cuticle bead on the nail because we are doing French tip straight with polygel with no gel polish. And what I typically do is I will try to create a small, tiny almond shaped nail on the cuticle, and I'll make sure I'm not flooding the cuticle either. I'll just gently and ever so slightly press it closer to the skin. Towards the bottom of the bead, I will be creating that smile line in that almond shape that I was talking about before, and you can make your French tip as deep or as high as you'd like. After I cured that in the lamp for 60 seconds, I was feeling that I needed another bead at the cuticle just to have an apex. This nail is pretty long and it wouldn't look right without an apex, and for very extra long nails, you do need an apex on your nails. And this is optional. If you do not want to add one, you do not have to, but I did that, and I'm going to cure that again for 60 seconds. So now that we're done with the first part, we do need to remove the sticky layer from the polygel with some alcohol because we are going to file the sides and the smile line just to create a foundation and a wall for the red polygel that we will be adding. This just gives those French tip lines a very crisp and clean look. So here are how my nails are looking after application. I did remove the sticky layer from the polygel, and you do have to use alcohol, and this just helps us begin filing until that the file doesn't stick to the nail. For the sidewalls and the free edge, I do like to use an 80 grit file. This just gives me a really nice, crisp, sharp edges, and I really like using 80 grit files for that. So for smoothing out the top of the nail and the rest of the nail, I will be using the 100 by 100. I find that it's easier to remove the scratches this way than using an 80-80. I also like to use this fine bit to remove these scratches and to further even out the nail. Since we did use French tip, it can be pretty bulky, and I like to use the e-file just to help me and assist with removing some of that uneven surface. Now that I'm done with filing, I am going to apply top coat on the entire nail. We're going to cure this in the lamp for 60 seconds. I think that because this set is completely going to be covered in Swarovski crystals, I think adding top coat first is best. So adding the crystals, I will be using rhinestone glue, and a little really goes a long way here. You do not want to add too much because your rhinestones are going to keep falling and slipping. Now I'm applying the red rhinestones. This part is pretty self-explanatory, but I will say that I was using smaller rhinestones on the smile line and a little on the outer edges, and then from there I went a size up just to help take up space and take less time as well. So here are how my nails are looking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I have everything that I used linked in the description box. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you all in the next video.